Hello. Hey everybody. Happy Monday. And it's odd that I'm streaming on a Monday. I never stream on a Monday. This is probably the first time I've streamed on a Monday in a very long time. But there's some other stuff going on this week on the Wednesday, and I wanted to fit in 2 vampire sessions. I thought, screw it, I'll stream Monday as well. So yeah, today and tomorrow, finishing off Vampire the Masquerade. But first of all, hello. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I'm very excited to be playing more Vampire because we're approaching the sort of end run of quests, and I'm about to be do like the last few things that I need to do before I actually enter that sort of finale quest run, which should be quite interesting. Obviously, the what I mentioned on Twitter is that I'm going to fight some Italian people for a coffin. I'm going to the Giovanni mansion to take on the Giovannis and hopefully get the Sarcophagus back, which has been the main sort of driving force of the game for the whole thing. But we've been going all over the place trying to find it, and I think now is the time we're going to actually find it. We also have to do something else in the mansion for Pisha, so, you know, we got all that. But hello, Pago Drink, hello, Cavalier Pancake, and hello, RSDJ007. Nice to see you all in the chat today. How are you doing? I have had a productive day today. I've been working on various things. I have the next segment of my Curse of Monkey Island video. Well, next half segment, I would say. Essentially, I have the first 30 minutes of that video finished now, and I'm going to be uploading that to my Patreon tonight. I just finished the render in time, so yeah, stay tuned for that. If you're on Patreon, you can watch that early. It's got the first part of the video, which I've added bits to because of various reasons, some feedback I got, and obviously with Return to Monkey Island being announced, I felt the need to add like a disclaimer at the beginning of the video saying, "Yep, I know about Return to Monkey Island. This video about Curse of Monkey Island was written before that was announced, so you have to kind of bear that in mind." And then, you know, such and so forth. And then I've also got up to the first half of part 2 edited, where I kind of go over what's in Plunder Island, the first island of Curse of Monkey Island. So it's got a lot in it, and I did notice one mistake in the render, but that's something that's easily fixed and like going to be easily fixed with the final version. So whatever. Today is a holiday in Italy, and I'm going to fight Italians. What did we do to you? I stole the sarcophagus. You could have just given it back. Sorry, Italy. But yeah, I've been enjoying this run of Vampire the Masquerade. Actually, it's been really good. Been a very, very good playthrough. Playing as a Malkavian for the first time has been a lot of fun. But yes, I think it's time to get into it. Let me switch over here and then click play on Steam. Yeah, last time we did a whole bunch of stuff in Chinatown, with all the, you know, I can't even say vaguely racist, stereotypes. It was pretty blatantly racist in a lot of terms. Because, I'll never do a video about the Masquerade series. I kind of want to do a video about Bloodlines at some point, because I really love this game. And the way I kind of want to do it is I kind of want to do like a sort of like an Ultimate Bloodlines series, where I kind of just do a video for each hub of the game. So I'll do like a Santa Monica video, I'll do a downtown video, I'll do a Chinatown video, and I'll a Hollywood video, and I'll do a Chinatown video. Talking about, you know, each hub of the game and all the side quests in it, and what I think of each individual part, and how it affects different playthroughs. It'd be kind of an ambitious project, but it's something I would love to do, and I think it would go down well, so maybe it'll happen. I don't know. Oof. All those Source Engine stutters. You gotta love them. Yeah, very outdated Asian stereotypes. Yeah, if you've ever played like the Shadow Warrior games, imagine like an entire area of an RPG made up of low wangs. So, you know, Chinatown video may be the way to see my channel go by, but I mean, I can criticize it is the thing. You know, I can say, hey, a lot of this is uncool. I need to check, actually, something I wanted to do is I wanted to check how my supplies are doing. They seem to be alright right now, actually. Should be okay. Maybe I could do with some more Coal anaconda bullets, but how much money do I have? I think I'm just going to keep going with it. I have 28 experience points. Okay, damn, we gotta spend some of this. I kind of want to get this, but then advanced invisibility. Ooh, that's actually really good. Can I max out my melee? I can. All right, that seems like a good use of my stuff. All right. What am I doing? I'm doing Italian dinner. Gary has informed me that the sarcophagus is at the Giovanni mansion. It's time to retrieve it. Okay, I need to find the taxi then.
Hop in.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, Dragon Cap, how's it going? Yeah, well, we're just gonna go, okay. Now, if I recall, I think there's a side quest you might be able to accept out here. I'm gonna talk to these people. Alright.
Yeah, what is it?
Is this where the Giovanni gathers?
Giovanni? Oh, yeah, here's the place. I haven't met you before. You, family? Member of the family?
Are you drunk? I am flesh and blood.
Is that right? Hell of a family to be born into, or married into, or both. You have an invitation with you?
That's a good possibility.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm sure they'll let you in. Just tell them just tell them you just
Oh my goodness, woman, how much have you had?
I was
The game keeps stuttering a bit, but that's just, you know. You using yours?
Did I just say I have an invitation? I thought I did. Yeah, I have an invitation.
If you give me your invitation, I will make the ride stop spinning.
Oh no! Oh, make it stop! I want to get off my head. Oh.
I think the stirring's just the sauce engine. Make me you. I will make it stop.
Here, take it.
How is the hunt? I have an invitation to the Giovanni mansion. Oh, thanks. Ride's over, lady. All right, who are you?
Yes, what is it?
I haven't lost my invitation.
I'm sorry?
His. Are you family?
Hold on.
Now is not the time to bring this up, dear. We're just going to go inside and act like there's absolutely nothing wrong.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to check something. Hey, Cavalier Pancake with a Prime subscription. Thank you so much. I just want to check, because I know there's one more side quest that can be done in this area, and I don't remember what it is. So I just want to make sure I find it, you know? Quests. Just, where is it? Side quests. Come on. Sorry, I'm just scrolling on the the overhead, the wiki on the what you call it, Steam overlay. For every clan, I mean, you gotta like the Malkavians, but you know, I think Toreador is the one I'd most connect to. Because I have appreciation of art and that kind of thing, but you know. Oh my goodness. Giovanni Stronghold. Dirty Dishes, is this it? Oh, this is just something to persuade people to tell you the secret. Okay. I see.
Where the hell's the invitation go? I forgot it. Where's the invitation?
All right, then that's not something that's really important. I have an invitation. I have an invitation to the. Cause I took it off this drunk lady. Oh, the Nosferatus are cool. Yeah.
No, go away.
Okay.
You have invitation.
I have my ticket. Let me in the funhouse.
Please have a wonderful time.
Always. So we need to find two things in here. Obviously the sarcophagus, but there's something else. I think it's a book. I think it's a book for Pisha that we need to find. Let's just check my... okay. The book from the Giovanni Mansion. Okay, that's all I really know about it. It's a book. I'm sure it will glow when I come across it. But I don't know where in the house it could even be. So we'll just have to do a lot of saving and sneaking about, you know? I imagine it's probably... Oh, that's locked. And there's someone sniffing in there. Difficulty of 10. Not getting through that. Okay. Arising from my COVID coma. I didn't even know... I didn't know you were suffering with that, Mulgle. I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling... you're on the up and up. Nice to see you. Rulers and guests. Okay. See, I'm just exploring, seeing what I can find in this area. Oh, it's back to the kitchen. Oh my god! I did not mean to do that. Dude, seriously? Okay. I accidentally started locking a door, and then I immediately got shot at. Right. I'll just talk to people.
Might as well be a costume party. Everyone's smiling, pretending this isn't a pageant put on by the patriarch of this family. Fine. But this is a contest, and I came to win.
I can't catch up to your train of thought.
If you don't even know about the contest, then you really don't have to worry about winning it.
I'm also a family member. I'm Nanua?
Mira Giovanni.
I don't know the rules of this contest.
They gather us up here to decide just who's the best and brightest of this generation is. The lucky few are given the real power in this family. But some of us need to win more than others. Oh, forget it.
What's with the font of my dialogue options? This is because I'm a Malkavian. Malkavians, they have strange things going on with their brain. They speak very strangely, and as such, the font that you speak in, as a Malkavian, is different from the font that every other character speaks in. So, yeah. Tell me.
Forget it. I've said too much already.
I could fix the contest.
Actually, there are two people at this party I know they had their eye on for a long time. One's Chris, my cousin. The other's Adam, who made Bruno a huge amount of money on tech investments a few years back. With him out of the running, they'd choose me.
What would you pay for closet buns?
I'll spare no expense for a lock. I want to be in that circle of power, and I won't let blood get in the way. And of course, when your time comes, I'll pay back the favor.
Tell me this powerful circle.
Uncle Bruno. Since I was a kid, he's been the patriarch of this family, except he hasn't aged a day. I met with a senator from Massachusetts who asked me if I was related to Bruno Giovanni. Said Uncle Bruno helped him with his first campaign back in 1950. We've all heard.
I think Bruno may be a
vampire. Our family, they never age. They're secretive. Whispers of blood magic and a kiss. Whatever it is, they pick the very best of us for it. I'd do anything to be picked. I've made some errors in judgment, but I've lobbied hard for this family's interests.
Oh, hello, random woman in the background. Goodbye. What was faulty about your judgment?
What? Forget it. I'm not saying anything about that.
I'll discuss this with myself. Okay, there's like what counters this side quest in this bit is trying to get them to reveal their secrets, but I don't have a high enough persuasion for that.
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
I don't know lately. I'm getting lost. Okay. You look important too.
Hi. I don't think we've met before.
It said Maria Rossellini on my invitation.
That's pretty funny. Everyone here's so serious. Nadia Milliner. It's a pleasure to meet you, Maria. Are you from the Chicago Rosselinis?
It's a hell of a town.
Oh, you must give my regards to Great Aunt Frances when you get back. I stayed with her last time I was out that way. She was very sweet to me.
It will be revealed to Aunt Frances. Tell me of Nadia.
I'm working on my master's out here. I'm from back east. The Giovannis have been nice enough to let me stay here while I finish up my studies. I've learned a great deal from them, like you wouldn't believe.
What sights have your young eyes witnessed?
I really can't say much about that.
Then take me to somewhere with more suited to loose lips.
I just remembered something I have to do. Excuse me.
Oh, she was not convinced on that. Neither just randos. Okay. Oh, I don't have... Did not mean to press that F button, but that's okay. I didn't actually bite anybody, so... Alright. That's locked. Did I quick save? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just gonna head up here and see if I can... I've got a high stealth. I should be able to, Oh, actually, maybe I can... I'll put on my heavy clothes. Oh, I'm currently wearing my heavy clothing anyway. Okay. You try your door happens. Yeah, it does. Hey Harper, how's it going? Delicious door. Sucking out the succulent door juice. Yeah. These doors are not... Hi. These doors are not necessary. It's been a long time since I did this mission, so I don't exactly remember what I need to do. It's kind of incredible how I just crouch and no one here can really see me now. Oh crap, I didn't mean to lockpick. It's fine though, no one saw it. Difficulty of 9. Okay, we'll have to go through the toilets again. I got that Skyrim stealth, you know? Let's go through here. I still need to find that book. See, I don't even know what the book looks like, or who it belongs to. It's like, it's just, I know I need to find a book in the mansion somewhere. Oh, this is a locked door. Can I get through this? No, it's failed, but I don't know why. It didn't tell me what the threshold on that was. Okay. I guess I don't really need to stealth around this area. Hey, what's up with this door? Can I blood buff my way through it? No. I'll just reload to get that blood back. Imagine you're having a black and white party and you see a weird girl in heavy armor crouching and trying to unlock doors in plain sight. It's more than just heavy armor. I'm wearing assless chaps right now and a cowboy hat, so, you know. Because I am a Malkavian. And that is the armor that the game wants me to wear. This is the entertainment for another party. Indeed. I was like, huh. Interesting, okay. There's somebody in there, I think, but the door's locked, and I don't know a way in, because, I don't have enough, I don't have enough lockpicking skills for that. Okay. So what we do know is that there are certain doors that if you try to unlock them, people get very, very upset with you. So, that's something to keep in mind. See, this guy... Ooh. Is that a locked door? He didn't see anything. Yeah, the game doesn't really have many clothing options at all, no. Yeah, you have like a certain sets of armors that are like sort of locked to different clans. Also, yeah, this is a glitch with the water. It just happens. Source engine stuff, don't worry about it. The Malkavian ones are definitely the funniest. They've got like, because it's just obviously like, it's they're funny. They're funny outfits. Oh my god. Okay. There's a way to get out the back here, but I'm assuming this is just the back entrance if you couldn't get an invitation. Trying to see if there's anything interesting in the pool. Doesn't appear to be anything interesting. Just some broken reflections. Can't get into here. Oh. Quick save. I'm just gonna... Hello there.
There's a meeting in progress. If you have business with Bruno, it'll have to wait.
Okay. Lockpicking looks boring. I mean... Can I get into here? Difficulty a 9. That's a no. Right, okay. I'm gonna talk to Mira again. It may just have to be,
Oh, hello again.
May have closet bumps or something?
Yes?
I guess I gotta talk to different people in the party then, okay.
Go back to Just leave me alone.
Oh, I messed up with her.
Hey there, Adam Dunser. I don't think we've met. You are?
Right.
Sorry, you can't come in here. Sorry, you can't come in here right now.
This sure is a party.
What? Oh, sure.
What's stirring?
Nothing to be concerned about. Excuse me. Family events. How many more of these do we have to attend before we're taken seriously? I mean, honestly.
Sure. What is this all about?
I'm sorry, I've got a lot on my mind lately.
Oh my goodness.
If you'll excuse me.
Just want the sarcophagus. Or maybe the storm clouds.
Family...
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus? What sarcophagus?
I would give you roses if I had any.
Unless that's some slang or code I'm too old to get, I really don't know what the hell you're talking about. Go bug someone else. I'm really not in the mood.
I'm beginning to lose my patience and my marbles.
What sarcophagus? I really have no idea what you're talking about.
Party hardly. I am gone. This guy knows nothing. Okay, great.
Hey there,
Can't talk to him.
Excuse me. Oh. The sarcophagus? I thought they closed that place down after they found that missing cheerleader doped up in the back. That was years ago, though, when I was in high school.
I think I messed up my chance with
Just leave me alone.
See what, I'm gonna do a quick segment here if there's something I missed with her. There's probably another way to do this, but interior. This is probably the one I did right on the entrance. Hey Kirk, how's it going? Oh.
Hi. Nadia Miller. Oh, you must... I'm working on...
You believe in the sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus? I don't know if I ever heard anything about that.
Tell me more of your life in this mortuary.
I really can't say much about that. I just remembered something I have to do.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
It's probably like a really diplomatic way to do this, which if you have like a high enough speech skill. I don't think I have that. So... I'm just trying to figure out the best way to approach this quest line from this point. So... let's see who has keys. Can I kill him? Can I kill him? I don't know if I can get behind him. It's when he's talking. That's blown it, I think. You need a little stealthy communication skills. Yeah, double check. Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Just gotta knock out. Just get shot to death. Okay. I'll take one of my blood packs. Now it's a real Italian fight. Okay. Right. We've just chosen the path of violence. Let's see. You kill Bruno Giovanni, you still need to deliver the, okay, yeah. Finding guns here. I've killed a lot of people, but I don't have. Nobody's dropped any keys like to get through doors. Is the thing. Oh, unless this might be a good. Oh hi! Oh god. Oh, man. I thought he was going to the wall there. I feel like the book must be in here, right? Bad monkey, no banana? Uh-huh. We're also looking for a book in here. Actually, the library is a good place for it to be in. I found a book. I don't think Bad Monkey No Banana is the book that Pisha wanted, though. Unless... Oh. That's just how you do... Oh, so this is how you do it in a more subterfuge way. I see. Voce della Morte. Okay. It's not there. See, if I was playing a more stealthy character, that's obviously I would have gone through this way. I do think I'll have to, at some point, put in a playthrough where I play as, like, a really stealthy Nosferatu or something. Just to see what that's like. Okay. Giovanni book. Ah, there we go. That's it. That's the one. Perfect. Oh, hold on. There's something down there. Yep, I guess that's where I'm going. Let me just pull that back up so I can do this safely. That's probably the best for a stealthy gameplay, mostly because you can't really show your face around. Oh yeah, absolutely. Being a creature of a more monstrous variety, you know? Zombies, huh? Alright. I have a sword. This is fine. you live? No. You misunderstand. You die. Oh, they just keep coming, huh? Oh god, my brains! Okay. Ah. Right, interesting. I think these just keep spawning. Oh my god. Get off. How? Oh my god. Maybe what's killing Eye? I don't think I've seen Killing Eye. Solo Sept. Oh, what's that? Tidal chorus of whispers washes across your thoughts. They seem to be offering guidance, but their messages elude your. The message eludes your conscious mind. Their motivations are unknown, but you find yourself increasingly willing to submit to their guidance. As long as you possess Solo Sept, you will gain an extra point of experience every time you're awarded 3 or more experience. Huh. Seems a bit late in the game to get something like that, but sure. I will take it. Oh, bollocks. A lot of zombies down here. I don't remember this part of the game at all. I definitely must have done it before, because, you know, I've played, actually, considering we're not stealthing anymore, I'm going to get back up to my full leather. You know. Some of them just give instantly, and some of them wreck. Oh, come on. Get off me brains. I'm also living dead, you simpletons. I surely can't be that delicious. You surely would prefer a more living brain to enjoy. Getting dark. I don't trust like that. Okay. What do we have here? Some kind of overhead map would be. That's where I came from, I think. But then there's like this path down here. It's like an inner sanctum in a circle? I don't know. Here's a door. This seems promising. Oh, here we go. Some zombies.
Trail, watch out! A poisonous snake!
Look out, zombies. Circus poison. Wait, no, that's yeah. Indeed, that's true. Thank you for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Okay, this seems promising. I'm going in a direction with loading screens, so the Giovanni's practice necromancy out of boredom. Oh, here we go.
Kindred, your presence here violates the agreement between our leaders. Leave now, or face the consequences of your actions.
Where do you think this anger stems from? Your father, maybe? Oh my god, are we frightening this guy?
There is an alliance between your leader LaCroix and Mistress Ming Zhao. You violate the agreement. If you do not leave, we are not responsible for your death.
I don't think that's how it works. I did not see these bonds.
We'll give you one more chance to leave this place and keep your life. You will go?
I am not gone. In the words of George Washington, no can do, Pedro. Okay. Okay, bad times. Oh god. Oh no. Right, okay, this is it. Oh my god. Oh god. I'm down here now. Teleporting around. What are they doing? Okay. I don't know what that was. Okay, one's dead. Ow. That hurt. What do you do? Oh my god. I need to fill up on blood. Let's drop a blue blood pack. Yeah. Raise as much? Yeah, this game is very dated. At least in the aspect of its depiction of Asian characters. We should have seen the Chinatown episode in the last stream. That was very much not a good showing for the game. I mean, it's from 2004, so a lot of this stuff just wasn't critically thought about at this point in time. Okay. He's almost got him. There we go. That was an easy enough boss fight. It looks like we should be. That was the two Giovanni things we needed to do: the book and the sarcophagus. And I'm gonna have to deal with Ming Zhao as well, so that's gonna be fun. UPS package found and returned. Yep. Aha. Well, if it isn't Mr. Beckett. I'll talk to,
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Uncurrent sarcophagus is ours. Come. I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus.
What ending am I going to do?
We've met Beckett.
Either independent or anarch.
Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the
I think
city
probably
has
independent
really
if I can, because I've done anarch previously. Malkavian ending. Isn't that only in like the plus patch, or is that actually in the? I don't know. I don't have the plus patch on, so let's go take a look inside. I know what's inside.
Know what?
How do you say alliance in Chinese? Did the Krajan teach you that?
What? Preposterous. No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it sounds like you've been taken for a fool.
I've been taken for a ride.
And you believed them. They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks. They are duplicitous, evil creatures. Did they not try to kill you?
Lots of people have.
Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I.
The box waits.
What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears
trust this
we
guy,
won't
LaCroix?
be opening
No, you shouldn't.
Pandora's box. The markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin. An extraordinary piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it. Won't budge. Beckett, do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't as yet had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you, I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open! You and Beckett, figure out a way to open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to.
Okay.
Come get me when a solution has been found.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus. If only to show the city
He's
that
such a
Gehenna,
whiner. Yeah, I love LaCroix for
contrary to
that.
popular belief, has not begun.
Yeah, LaCroix is just a big whiny baby who is in charge of things, which is great. He's a great character. Ooh, what's in the box?
Put your ear to it. I'll shake it, and you tell me what you think's inside.
Brilliant. That's why you have your own TV show.
How have you gotten this far? Here's what we're going to do. I know of someone who can help. His name is Dr. Anders Johansson, a professor of archaeology.
Is that a
from
line
Norway.
splice?
He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
Sound like when his name is Dr. Anders Johansson. What was that about? Is that like a patch thing, or is that like actually in the main game? Oh, Beckett's look. I love Beckett. Beckett's excellent. Oh, has he lost himself?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Why must all the hoops be on fire?
Where's the fun, without complications?
Where does the trail end?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy footprint. Putting two and two together, I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansson captive.
Oh yeah, I remember this mission. Okay. This story is going somewhere, and so am I, right?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansson for his own protection. Or at least that's how they've justified it. He's being held by the Society of Leopold and used, quite ingeniously, as bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
Leopold is a good name for a turtle. Alright, I'm a fish. Where's the hook? When you get a mouth that write a comic about it, I could just...
Do you know who ate all the donuts?
Vampire Morpheus, not to be confused with Morbius. Well, yeah, thank you for the 25 bits. Beckett is actually like probably one of the most important, I guess, characters in the Vampire the Masquerade lore. He's always around when important stuff happens, and he's essentially a vampire historian. So yeah, very cool guy. He's also a gangrel, which means he can turn into a wolf. Okay.
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the tunnels beneath, where the hunters are holding
I remember this
Johansson.
boss fight being an absolute pain.
I'm afraid I can't accompany you. But then it's best you go alone. Too many of us might set them off. Like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
But not a werewolf? No. Gangrels and werewolves are different things. Both exist in the world of darkness, but gangrels are vampires that can transform into usually wolves. I think there's occasionally other ones that can do as well. Werewolves are just explicitly people, that have a wolf form. So City said they never did anything with werewolves. They have really fun game books. I mean, there is that Werewolf the Apocalypse game that came out recently, but apparently it's just kind of a mech game. It gets pretty just like mediocre, which is a shame because I was curious about it. I kind of wanted to play it, but like a friend told me that it wasn't that good. So. Come with me, we'll have fun.
It's not that I don't love walking into the heart of danger to curry favor with the local magistrate of the hour. But actually, that's exactly it. I'd rather not get involved in the politics of it. Besides, I'd better document the sarcophagus before Sebastian's goon smashes it open.
Where do I go without your company?
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
Oh God, I love Beckett. All right. I cannot hunt hunters in this sorry state. I must get repaired.
Remember, Dr. Johansson is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Noted. What idea? There we go. See, I need to fill up on blood a little bit, as well as. So I'm gonna stock up on some stuff, and then turn in the last quest actually. The last side quest. What? I'm sorry. Did I frenzy because I had no blood? What the hell just happened? Yeah, that's kind of what happens if you don't drink blood. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I kind of ooh boy. I just drink one of these. That wasn't good. How it feels to chew fire gum. That was really loud. I think we're alright. Okay. Criminal violation happened, but should be okay. I'm gonna go see if I can. There's occasionally a person walking through this way. Oh. Shit. Damn it. I wanted to feed on that guy. Maybe I should go see. You know, I'll go to turn in this quest for Fisher. That was a weird thing that happened. See, usually I'm on top of the blood stuff, so I don't usually frenzy, but that was unexpected. Hello?
Yes.
The dead book widow.
Voce del Morte. The Giovanni never willingly share their secrets, and I've had little success infiltrating their strongholds. How did you obtain this?
There are Giovanni left. I thought I sent them all to the other side.
It will take some time to translate and unlock the secrets of this. I will have to move on from the city to evade any Giovanni seeking it. Take this. This will complete the terms we agreed to, and I think it is adequate compensation. It is the Key of Alimet. It instills dread in those that would harm you, and makes it harder for them to strike you. Make no mistake, our dealings do not make us allies. If indeed we meet again, do not ask me for any favors. I will give you this final advice, however. Leave this city. These are its final nights. Discord looms heavy. I've felt this before.
It is unavoidable. Goodbye, widow. Alright, so we got this, the Key of Alimet. These ones have been carried by the feared assassins of the clan Asimite for millennia. One of only a handful still in existence. This Key of Alimet gives its own extraordinary resilience to damage, increases all soak ratings by 1. Very nice. Actually, I could probably use this to. Yeah, that's good. Got some blood restored from that, so. Yeah, I should probably get some more blood though as well. But yeah, with that, right. Okay, that counts as a downtown quest, but either way, everything else is pretty much cleared out. Excuse me. Which means we are on the warpath to the final sort of segments of the game. Don't think I'll finish it today, but I might come close to. I don't know. It depends how far I get. Could be today. I don't know. I've got 13 points to spend as well. I might as well boost up my damage slightly. Damage soak, you know. What do I want to do? Is there anything else? Like, maybe we should get some supplies.
Going somewhere?
Take me to Chinatown first. I'll go to Seng's and then get some supplies, and then. I mean, I didn't use any guns during that quest actually. I prefer the melee combat really. I was using discard now. Yeah, that's what it is.
Welcome back.
All right. Oh, wow. Okay. The hell are... These are some impressive weapons. Right. I don't know if I want these. I just need blood really. Let's buy one. How many do I have? I could do with an extra couple of them. And then maybe an extra one of these. Alright. So yeah, I guess that means we'll be headed to, where are we headed first? Beckett wants to find Society of Leopold. We need to get inside. Alright, well this is gonna be this quest then.
Where to?
Yep, let's go. I remember this because the guards here are very unobservant. I have an old clip on my channel from like 2017 from when I last played this, and the guards being silly here. So let's see, shall we? Are they still silly? I imagine they will be.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has...
Let me just check. Have you ever, even if I get close?
Who's there? 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 Who's
Yep.
there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
This is what I remember. My stealth is just too high. So remember there being quite a tricky boss fight in this area, so must have been the wind, yeah. Hi, nice gun.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Who's there?
Can I unlock this? Lockpick of 5. Oh, I can do that actually. Oh. Did I already do it? Oh, I just shouldn't have blood buffed. Oh well. Oh crap. Okay.
Lord, I pray now that you give me strength in battle, that I might overcome the hordes of Satan and his children, that I might wield the flaming sword of the Archangel with your shield of faith, and that my victories are many and my wounds few, that I might further your kingdom here on earth. And if I meet death tonight, then let it be first that I cast a mighty host of demons back.
Turn them off, thank you.
They came, and then rest finally in the light of your glory.
Oh my goodness. We got vampire hunters here. What's this? The stair? Oh. I will take that. Very nice. That's a good weapon. I already have one of them, but that's more ammo for it, so all good.
Brother Grunfeld seems particularly uneasy this evening. Yes, LaCroix has begun to move more openly. And
hold on. I have a journal now? Who's this journal? Yeah, this is the journal of Grunfeld back. We have tracked LaCroix to Los Angeles. He has made his lair in the penthouse of the Ventura Tower. Hiding behind some legitimate business front while commanding his legion of demons by cover of night. I pray to the Lord for strength in the coming days, but there is a shadow that hangs over my heart like the dark wings of Lucifer himself. It is not LaCroix I fear, nor his underlings, but there is fear in my heart nonetheless. An ancient evil is stirring. May God grant me the strength to overcome it. I woke up this morning, and the sun on my face was little comfort. We lost 3 of the brethren last night in a fierce battle with some hellspawn. Minions of the vampire we know as Alistair Grout. Ah, okay. That's why we found Alistair Grout dead. We have been unable to find his lair, but it's only a matter of time. May God have mercy on the souls of our brethren. The mystery surrounding the Uncurrent Sarcophagus and the Masquerade on the Elizabeth Dane has my superiors troubled. Anyone got lag in the video? Is that happening for anyone else? I don't seem to be having any problems on my end. So I don't know what it could be if that's my fault. I don't know. I have been told to expect a package in the mail that may be helpful in shedding some light on this artifact. Its arrival seems convenient. In light of LaCroix's recent arrival, something is amiss, yet I cannot see what machinations are at play. I will wait and have faith that the Lord will see us through. We finally found the lair of Alistair Grout, but it seems to be too late. The demon had already been sent to hell before I was able to dispatch him. Oh, really? Interesting. So it wasn't. I thought Grout was killed by Bach. I ran across a younger vampire who seemed unaware of Grout's demise. No doubt one of his sucklings come to visit its master. I took care of that demon destroyed the house. I thank God for his eternal watchfulness over me and the Brotherhood. There seems to be great unrest among the vampire brood here in the city. Perhaps the arrival of LaCroix was unwelcome to the rest of the damned. I know not, nor do I care. They will all burn, whether by my hand or by the Father's. The Uncurrent Sarcophagus was stolen today from the Museum of Natural History. The police report we obtained leads me to believe that the demon spawn were behind it, and the book I received yesterday from the Vatican only reinforces that theory. I know now that these may be the end times, and the time of the final struggle may well be upon us. I dreamed of LaCroix last night, of his hideous visage burned to ash in a great inferno. May it be that this is a vision given to me by God, and that I will be the vessel of his holy vengeance. It won't be you, I'm sorry. The years have been long, too long. Perhaps the soul of my father may finally rest in peace. Brother Kriegler reported a disturbance at the vampire coven we have been observing at the mansion in Hollywood. It seems there was a party, and that something interrupted their fleshly rituals. He could say no more of the matter, but I smell LaCroix's meddling hand in all this. All the better. May the demons feed on themselves until the world is rid of their evil. I had dreams of fires in Griffith Park last evening. I know not of their origin, but I fear the worst. I received a letter of His Holiness warning me that he is fearful that the apocalypse is upon us, and that my mission has become more important than ever. The Christian vampire hunters, yeah, full on. Technically, they're the good guys, but you know, technically. I hold his word close to my heart and will fight for righteousness until I am no longer able. I took your Johansen from his hotel room last evening and brought him back here to the monastery. I am convinced that LaCroix will try to find him, as he is the only one with knowledge of how to open the knowledge about how the artifact can be opened. The brethren have been warned to expect an assault on the monastery, and they are ready to die for his glory, as am I. May the Holy Father bless us in these last dark days, and may the children of Satan burn forever in the hellfire of damnation. Amen.
Brother Grunfeld grows impatient.
Ah, yes, LaCroix. As always, Brother Grunfeld focuses only on his old nemesis. Let us hope his fanaticism best serves the interests of our order, and not merely his own unresolved grievances.
Shh! Are you mad?
Who's there?
No one. Oh. Yeah, apparently Elon Musk did buy Twitter, which is a thing. No idea what that could mean, really, but... Ugh. Not a fan of the guy myself. Oh, God.
Who's there?
Who's
there?
Uh-huh. This may be difficult.
Suspect's lost.
You literally trapped me in the corner. But sure. I'm just gonna sneak around.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
One of us should take some food down to the prisoner.
Johansson? He is no better than they. If not for his meddlesome diggings, the artifact would never have come here.
Yes, it is complicated matters.
Oh.
Interesting turn of events. Do you think it holds something?
I cannot. If it does, then with God's help, we will send it screaming.
Vampire Apocrypha, huh? Oh, I need to read all that, but this is kind of, yeah, it's a book about vampires. Interesting.
Back to hell. Brother Kliegler says it may be him, the son of Adam, the brother killer.
If this be the end of days, then may the Lord give us strength to see.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's
shall
there?
we take some...
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
I don't know, but you guys are useless.
Who's there?
Oh no, they're not useless. Oh God. It switched very badly, very quickly. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Oh boy. Oh God. Okay. Well, hey, it's a new weapon, I think. See, you don't need to buy a lot of these things because you can just find them anyway. Am I on like max ammo for this? Okay. Well, this is a situation that just happened. I found myself in. Ah, well, that was some. That was a thing. You didn't hear any gunshots upstairs. Don't worry about it. I need to. Excuse me. I need to find my way. Oh, is this? Can I unlock this with the? I can. Yeah. No one. Oh, okay. That's just for distracting them. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Who's there? Who's there?
You have an army of the same bald guy.
Who's there? 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 Who's there?
Oh boy. You shot your pal. I could probably obfuscate my way through it a bit better, but you know, it is what it is. Down here is where the way we want to go. She grabbed the book. Get her. Did I actually get that book? I think I did, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Damn it. Hold on. I need to go back and check. Sorry, everyone. I think I got so caught up in the gunfire that I forgot to grab the book I wanted. I don't even know if I needed it, but it might give me like a skill or something, so it's worth going back to check. I need to crouch through here, I think. It's a good thing that these guys aren't very observant. They obviously can still see you, but there's a very low chance of it. So you can just kind of push your luck quite a bit. No, I did get it, didn't I? Oh, why did I go all the way back up? I'm a fool. Okay, never mind. Whatever, who cares? Oh, crap. It's fine. Oh, what? What did I hit? Oh, did I hit one of the explosives? Yeah, that might do it. Okay, well, at least I know I didn't need to worry about that. I can, and I will. Yeah, I think my sword hit... Oh, maybe one of the bullets hit an explosive. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Oh, God. This is where the Grunfeld back of boss fight is, which I remember it being a total pain, you know? No idea how difficult it'll be now, but... A bunch of bald clones going Order 66 on me. Absolutely, yeah. Oh, the music, though. This German vampire hunter, it is like a cool, like, sort of set piece, like visually, but I just remember it being a really tough boss fight. Well, that being said, I do have some new weapons now. I have one bullet for this. They'll come in handy later on. I didn't see anything at all. He should have seen that. Oh, I have full shotgun ammo, huh? Okay. I love an accordion. Oh, yes.
Did you hear something?
No, don't worry about it.
No, if someone is out there, let them come to us. There's only one way in here. You're mistaken. There's another way.
Who's there?
Really, buddy? You didn't see that?
Who's there?
Hold on, he's on too high alert. All right. It's fine. Actually, I don't think there's anyone else in here, so... There we go. Oh, what the hell? Is that Ash? I don't have a key for that. What the hell's he doing here? Can I, like, shoot the lock off or something? I think I should be able to. No. Not quite. I don't have a key for that. Lockpicking a skill of 10 is really high, and I'm not going to be able to get that. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember this. Oh my.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
I'll just obfuscate. Just to make this a bit easier on myself. You know. These guys are just the mafia from my time. That's true. I can see that. I'm just gonna go through here. These guys are like just the worst guards. I mean, that's also from their perspective though, like there's just a creature moving in and out of the shadows and occasionally killing some of them. That's pretty terrifying. Next area, I guess. A lot of these later parts of the game are split up into several areas. Oh boy. This is it, I think. Yeah, this is the Grunfeld back fight. Oh, game started. I'm shot not.
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this trap for the archfiend himself. Where is Lacroix?
You can't keep the professor here. He had tenure.
He is under divine protection. If you want him, come take him if you can.
If only the dead told tales, they would all know not to stand in my path. Oh boy, he knows I'm here. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do a save. Alright. Vision of death. I'm using him. But I have to be in range for that. Very cute. Yeah, this is what he does. He pulls up a cross and teleports across the room. Ow. Okay. Too bad. Ow. Come on. Ow. Let's use a little bit of this. What the heck? Where is he? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's there. Okay. This is not working out. Get. Oh. Okay. Bloody vampire hunters. I need to do a little bit of a step up here. We're getting there, we're getting there. He's just an annoying fight because he just teleports. Okay, look, we've got the vision of death, which can stun him for a second. As soon as we're close enough, we're close. Almost there, almost there. I remember this being much more difficult with my Toreador character, but I think it's because I didn't have like any sort of stun ability. Oh god. I'm out of blood. Okay, okay. Let's use my Odious Chalice. That didn't help much actually. Did I actually use that? Oh, I did, okay. Let's get ourselves some more blood points. We got this. Hit him with that. Bing bong. Got him. Yeah, he's dead. Tricky fight, but you know, if you got the right kit, I think Malkavians especially have a pretty strong, strong way to get rid of him.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you
Dead.
to keep me here. Let me go.
Speech in the sarcophagus. Speech, speech. I don't know if I should do that. What's up, Doc?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage.
He's Norwegian, I think.
I need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
We are all hostages to our crazy fate, but I am not your captain.
Why are they doing this? What is this nonsense with the guns and the crosses and the talk of vampires? Why do they insist on keeping me here? Who are these people?
It's a very sort of hokey Swedish accent, I know. Or Swedish or Norwegian. I can't remember. He's definitely from a Scandinavian country, but I don't exactly know where from. I think it's might be Norwegian. I don't remember. I think I read somewhere that he was from Norway. This character. Just meet. You can come with me after we talk.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these.
He's still in his
towns and
bathrobes,
away
poor
from
guy.
these Crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me a story about the Uncurrent sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
To be fair, Swedish and Norwegian is pretty similar to each other. It just sounds funny to me as a Swede. Fair enough. Men, no, just cave meat now.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Yeah.
All right. Where should I begin?
Tell me a story about the sarcophagus.
Let's start with the history of the Uncurrent sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
I love their work.
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians.
Sounds too Jim.
Oddly,
Yeah,
for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record.
This one is listening.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
Oh, that would be strange. Masquerade or someone else?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
Positive?
Men educated guess. Maybe you have not heard. It was stolen from the museum before we had a chance to open it. Usually, we use equipment to carbon date, X-ray, and take air samples before we pry open the lid.
A real vampire, really?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside
Vampires?
of the sarcophagus
Don't
was
be ridiculous.
Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth, and...
Keep going.
The engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies.
The blood.
Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage. But there is a quite scientific explanation.
He was the first LARPer?
A disorder known as...
I love Malkavian
porphyria.
dialogue.
In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
He used a sweet ecstasy of... he drank blood?
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
His voice reminds you of a character whose name I don't remember in a cartoon I don't like. It sounds to me, I think the voice sounds... I might be able to look this up actually real quick. VTMB Johansson voice. Oh, hold on. No, that's not who I thought it was at all. J. Grant Albrecht? Who's that? Oh, I'm just looking at... You can see my mouse on the screen, but I've actually got the Steam overlay up. Was it J what Albrecht, sorry? J. Grant Albrecht, okay. I'm trying to see what you might have recognized him from. Apparently he's in all the Destroy All Humans games as the Cryptosporidium. He is the End in Metal Gear Solid 3. He is Balder in Bayonetta. Let's see which ones are interesting here. Apparently, he was in My Life as a Teenage Robot as a character called Dr. Locus. He's been in quite a few cartoons, actually. I don't know which one you'd recognize him from, but he's done a few. All right. Why did you discover it?
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site, following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring.
This one is listening.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it.
Lying.
I don't know what would make you believe that. I have been very forthcoming with you so far. I think that maybe you are not as familiar with the process as me.
Mesrak is inside, no doubt?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
You tell me another story about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
No more stories, I want in.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it, it's perplexing.
I want it, and I can't wait for Xmas.
How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Where is the spare?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
Let's go on a cruise together, just you and me.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
Don't mention it, I better do. It seems like... that's not a door. Oh my god, you're not dead?
Time of judgment is here.
Okay. We gotta go. Hey, Ray. I think the dock is stuck. Hold on. Oh, I'm actually dead. Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. Yeah, there probably was a way to get to him easily, but I don't know if the doctor's following me. Mr. Johansson? Maybe he caught up, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, if he... Whoa. I see. It seems there's been a little bit of a thing going on here, huh? Oh no. Oh no! Where is Officer Chunk? Is he alright? Did he make it? This is how you know we're approaching the end game.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
What's this about the Black Hand? I'll talk to the Jester now.
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
There are black handprints all over.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
You spared them from the roof? Is that why they attacked?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Uncurrent sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Diablerie, that word is mysterious to me.
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of their kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
I think I'm gonna get the solo item because I never went to Nines to Nines Club to tell Red about stuff. Maybe, yeah. I think that comes in. I think that comes at a later point. I'm fairly certain you talk to Damsel elsewhere, like a motel or something. I think Nines gets scratched up as well by some werewolves at some point soon.
He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
Oh, yes, I think I know what to do. Okay. From what hold do the Sabbat slink from?
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Yep.
What? What did you find out?
The vanishing crate from the Dane inside. The key to that old box.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No, but I killed the Pope. Back was the Pope, right?
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter.
He wasn't that good. He just teleported a bit.
You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
He was an obstacle that could not be moved otherwise, as are the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Right, sir. You got anything else to say?
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong...
This all makes so much sense. I don't understand.
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
You belong to the same fraternity as LaCroix?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I'll ponder this as I devastate my enemy's ranks.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
I didn't die. I mean, I guess Morsel, Hansen died. Well, I didn't want him to die, but he didn't seem to follow me out to the boat, so I don't know. I think it's kind of on him rather than on me. It was only a minute to get out, you know? What do you want me to do about it? Do I have anything in this? I got some point of start. Alright. What do we want to do? Hell at the Hallibrook Hotel. Okay. I believe this is the Hallibrook Hotel here. No, that's the Nocturne Theatre. Never mind. Where's the Hallibrook Hotel then? That's number 8. That is nearer to the last round, actually. Okay. Oh, can I get her? Yeah, she was far enough away that I could get away with this. Okay. Saw nothing. Did I save the girl in the hospital or not? Oh, I know what's gonna happen with that. Yeah, I did, and I will suffer the consequences of this now. I'm well aware what's gonna happen. Don't worry. This ain't my first playthrough. Probably a back way in or a front way in. Is there work? Combat area, yeah. I also believe this is where we will meet our old pal Andre again, you know? You know what? I'm gonna fight these guys because I can get some more blood points on my. Oh, you have a shotgun, huh? Okay. Ow. Ow. You suck. You suck. There we go. Got him. Shotguns? Oh my god. It hurts. Stop. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh god. Killed your friend. Again, you shot your friend. Nice job, buddy. Going on here. Yeah, this outfit does have a pronounced cheese to it, you know. Oh, hey. Oh, God. Might as well use my shotgun shells while I can. What a good fight. Oh no. I should stuck up slightly. A lot of enemies here. Okay. Oh, hi! You're here, huh? Right, cool. Die. I think you're too big to fit through this hallway, aren't you? Would you like to do something about this, or... Oh, yep. Oh, hi. Demon needs a bra. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh god. Oh god, ow. Oh god, ow. Maybe in a rough spot, you know. It's fine. Oh god, oh god. I need to heal quickly. Boy, that's not good. Oh god, there's so many heavy shotguns! Ah, oh, damn. Yeah, that was, did not quite go to plan. Right, okay. Just so many enemies here. Probably could have done with more, stocking up with more supplies before I moved ahead, but... Well, what can you do, eh? Let's take one of the Elder BTs. There we go. I'll put this in a good spot. Yeah, the walls are just cardboard here, you know? Died, huh? Oh my god. Okay. Right, okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. You are just, a free snack, I think. And you don't have any eyes. I'm sorry about your eyes. I'm not so sorry about sucking your blood, though. Thanks. That guy was just clearly there to just feed the vampires. But I am also a vampire, so it feed me too. Oh god. Not you guys. Oh, jeez. Vision of Death is a great ability. Oh. Oh? What the hell's that? I don't know, but there's something here. Yeah, the walls here are just... yeah, I just smashing through them. I hear a guy on the other side of there, but I don't see him. Oh, I can jump down. Ah, I gotta jump down again. Okay. I get you. Come on. Keep at it. Keep throwing enemies at me. I don't mind. Oh, God. I said I don't mind. Don't know if I was, got stuck inside each other. Oh, I knew you were going to end up there. Okay. Right, there we go. Oh, bollocks. You think you've solved one problem, then another one arrives. Let's drink up some blood. Any more, like, random dudes just sitting about that I can drink off of? Oh, hi. Fortunately, you're not a random dude I can drink off of. That one is, though. This room sucks. Look at these guys, just like little walking juice boxes, you know? I say walking. He hasn't got much spring in his step anymore. Oh, for goodness sake. Blood Rain. This game is kind of like this sometimes. In the more combat heavy, I'll play Blood Rain 2 actually at this point. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness. Right, yeah. Right. Okay. Ow. Right, Just get a bit of distance and just fire some bullets in. Let's see what this rifle does. I haven't actually used this yet. I do not have the accuracy for that. Great. How about this thing? Oh, that's much better. That'll do. Oh, God. Oh, God. They all have guns. Ow. I need to use my second Elder Vita, I think. Oops. God, okay, this is a rough place. On this? Oh, I've got plenty on this. Okay, let's fill that up. Oh no, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill him. Looks like that didn't count towards anything. I was like, yeah. Did not mean to kill that guy. Oh. Hi. All okay in chat? Seems to have gotten a little bit quieter. I'm just trying to navigate my way through this. There's so many enemies here. How are there so many of them? Maybe I can sneak attack quite a few of them. That's much easier. This is the consequences of my actions. Yeah, they capture Heather. I think there's a way to save her in the plus patch, but not the base game, which sucks. Oh my god! Kick on this thing, HQ2. Rest in peace, Heather. Also, no one answered when I asked how people were doing okay in chat, which leads me to believe that a lot of people are just kind of lurking, but that's okay. Where am I? Oh, I've got to be here. Okay. Just chilling, yeah. That's okay. Streams have been really quiet lately. I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess it's just dips and it's like a roller coaster with like ups and downs, and you know if people turn up or not. Sometimes you get quite a few, and sometimes it's not many at all. But it's all good either way. I appreciate people coming in. Oh god, what the hell's this? I don't know what this is about. Seems like it. Huh? Right. Say when this comes out. Well, that's fair. Okay, no, don't go there. Don't go into the fire. The fire hurts. Fire bad. Oh, fire's gone. Fire's gone. Oh, all right. Some kind of Tremia guy, I think that. Oh my goodness. Just one thing after another, isn't it? You deal with one problem, you find yourself burdened with more problem. I just want to heal off you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I could pull it a little bit more. Hold on. I think we must be nearing the boss fight of this area now. With, what the hell is that guy doing? Yeah. Ow. Oh my god, get back here! Hey! Who do you think you are? It's a little run on the spot. I don't know what's up with that. Just a classic, Bloodlines moment there. Okay, this must be the boss right now, I think. With, oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, no, I think it is. I think it is. Alright. Yeah, this is it. Hello, Andre.
I recognize the smell of your blood, young Cainite. Very potent. Greater than our last meeting. I could smell it, even over the flood of my fallen brethren. Doesn't that make you wonder?
Again, extinguish your evil light.
The strength of your blood is all that saved you from yourself. Wretched,
I love it design.
weak-minded mongrel. The blood is wasted in you. Wasted!
No one pulls the strings at this point.
Miserable, ignorant gutter spawn. You are blind. The sarcophagus must be destroyed.
What fate have you of this fable?
I will do it myself if I must. And you will be purified. It is the blood that he is speaking through. The blood of all the pawns. It all must be purified.
Die, false prophet. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, ow. Painful. I vaguely remember this. Ow. Oh. Gotta keep an eye on it. We got this, we got this. Vision of Death is such a good ability. Take that, Andre. Dude, we've got DEE stride. He's swimming in blood? Oh yeah! Oh yeah. Plus he makes his furniture out of people. Because that's just kind of what Chimichas do, you know? They like to make things out of people. They're flesh crafters. It was a pretty easy fight. I think we've created a pretty strong build. So, where the hell's the way out of here? You brought the Sabbat leader's pitiful existence to a violent end. The prince will be as happy as a little girl when you tell him. Now, how do I get out of this flesh pit? How do I get out of here? Seem to be stuck. Can't even interact with anything. Can't seem to climb out. Is it booked or something? Hold on. Let me check the quest on. We're looking for Hell at the Hallowbrook Hotel. That doesn't really seem to help with anything. Does anyone know how to get out of this room? It's probably an obvious solution, but I don't seem to have an obvious way out. I can't climb back out. I can climb back out, okay. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, yep, you're just supposed to climb out, even though it doesn't seem like you're supposed to be able to do that. Okay. Oh, hi!
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now.
Huh. Enemies can wear the shed skin of friends.
Your foes all lie vanquished, kindred. I come to help. Be at peace. Trouble is nothing but yours to give.
Trouble will be my dark gift to you, Demon Queen.
I see.
I don't trust her.
Well, I will waste no more of my time with you.
Yeah.
I just thought you should know that the alliance between your prince and the Kuei Jin has come to an end.
Good. Ah, the web revealed and the betrayal's dark light.
We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city.
Okay. Why did you hold from me this serpentine secret?
Again, kindred, I could not have guessed the significance of your path. My arrangement with your prince was too sensitive to reveal.
How did your tangled web unweave?
LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Uncurrent sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power.
The jester is often the king's downfall.
LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions.
The ale of truth is downed ambitiously.
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems, a hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen, in one fell stroke. And, as you can see, I was integral to his plan.
Oh, hi! Ah, the Mistress of Mirrors shows another of her faces.
LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Kuei Jin. And so, with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout.
It was your face at the mansion of the Mad Doctor.
Yes, you were made to be the witness. For your political naivete put your word beyond reproach. No one would believe you devised such a story. LaCroix used you and once again turned a problem to his advantage.
Leave not wobbly words, show me your true face, mistress.
Hear these words, kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. That key now lies safely in Kuei Jin hands. Your prince's prize cannot be had without it.
All right. Lies, your truth is might and mendacity.
I assure you that it is not. LaCroix is no longer of any use to us.
Who
and
is
by
she?
extension, neither are
This
you.
is
The
Ming
vine
Zhao.
of
She
your
is the
destiny
leader
weavers.
of the Kuei
Your
Jin,
bloodline ends with that of your
who
puppet
are a
prince.
different species of vampire, and you cannot trust her. They did 9 so dirty. Yeah, this poor guy has just been like, oof. No love for the jester and less for you.
Farewell, kindred.
Since I'm not doing the ending, you can side with the Kuei Jin, but if you side with the Kuei Jin, they immediately betray you at the end of the game. So it's a bad option all around. They are not good people, the Kuei Jin. Yeah, I need to go see the prince. I also need some blood. I actually might see if I should probably stock up actually. I will I can't just go to Heather now because Heather is dead. Thanks, Sabat. God damn. Honestly, the best thing to do with Heather really is just to make sure she doesn't make sure she doesn't become a ghoul. Or at least send her away immediately. That's probably the best way to think to do that. Wasn't there a... Yeah, I think you can... There's a... Hold on. There might be someone at the Club Confession, yeah. I'm sure you can give somebody goes down this alleyway, because this alleyway has people constantly going down it, and it's a good place to feed on people, so... I think there is somebody to feed off of in the Club Confession. I don't know if I've actually... I'm just trying to get past you. So we'll see, we'll see. I think it's her.
There you are.
Oh no,
I
I have...
was beginning to think you ditched me.
Ah, I would never leave you in a ditch. I only do that with bad people. Yeah, she's a feedable NPC. Oh god, stutter. Alright, that's a nice top up. Alright, so I'll go see the prince now, and yeah. What's the prince? Tell him that the Sabbats are no more. And then I believe he'll send me to go and find Ming Zhao, which is going to be fun. Oh, Officer Chunk, you're all right.
Oh, am I ever glad you're safe, Cinnamon Bun. I was on sick leave when I heard about the attack.
Thank goodness
I
for
worried
that.
you might have... Well, anyway, your security stud's here to protect you now. Don't you worry.
I am expected security stud.
I guess you can go on up. He wasn't expecting you, but it should be all right.
It will be. He's a good pal. Okay.
The Sabbat.
Historical.
Another obstacle is removed. From the enemy, we resurrect a new order.
The Anarchs
And
don't
this,
like betray you at
in
all.
no small part to your
They're a little bit
service.
prickly, but
Did you hear that? You were never able to.
Are
wipe
you
them
ready
out
to be
completely.
Robin Hood?
Keep it up, and you may have his job. My unstoppable crusader. My victories in this city are in no small part due to you. You've done what I've asked without question, and you've done it well. Take this small token of my appreciation. We'll rule this city side by side, you and I.
I was in any chance of doing a brief retrospective on this series. People like me have no idea, who have no idea and would like more. I think I'd like to at some point. I think for this particular game, I mentioned this earlier in the stream actually. I think I'd like to do it kind of like a video about each hub of the game and all the side quests in it. I think that'd be fun. Well, actually, maybe it would be like Santa Monica downtown, Hollywood, Chinatown, and then Endgame. So that'd be probably 5 videos, but like 5 like 20, 30-minute videos going into depth about like each part of the game and such. I'd like to do that. It'd be fun. Still interested in the key to that box?
You found the key. Where? Who has it?
The hand of the coldest Kuei Jin, the very hand you shook in Alliance.
This nonsense again. Look, I told you before.
Well, I ever played the
no
first game on
kindred
Twitch?
would ever
Redemption?
ally themselves with those demons.
Maybe.
This is a subterfuge.
I've thought about
a trick
it. I'd like to give it a
start
go.
a civil war. And apparently, it's worked.
Zhao wears the skins of her whims. In 9 skins, she slew our primogen.
As of this moment, there is no blood hunt against Nines Rodriguez. The Kuei Jin have revealed their plot. They want us to war against each other? Well, to that I propose an alliance with the Anarchs.
Wow.
Together, we
Never
kindred
thought I
shall
would've seen
drive
the
out
day.
these foreigners once and for all.
They love your words as much as any child loves what's good for them.
Whether they trust me or not, the Kuei Jin are the greater threat. They do trust you, however. After all, you've been working for them all this time.
Oh no, he knows! He knows!
Spare me the explanation. I don't hold it against you. Your affiliation is a trite concern next to your accomplishment. In fact, you alone can bridge the 2 kindred communities and sound the Kuei Jin's death knell. You'd be a legend.
I'll try to make them get the joke.
Go to the last round immediately. Tell them the Kuei Jin have admitted to killing Grout, and that the blood hunt against Nines Rodriguez is officially over. Tell them I have realized the true threat the Kuei Jin pose, and wish to negotiate a pact. You will be my emissary for the Alliance, so naturally you speak on behalf of the Camarilla. Choose your words carefully. I will begin organizing plans for war. Good luck. The prosperity of all this city's kindred depends on your success tonight.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know much about Redemption actually, but I would like to play it at some point if I get the chance to. Looks cool. Hey, Cosmic Void. Oh, I'm in the patched up version of this game. Oh yes, of course. Just the basic patch, but I am indeed. Getting through to the end game quests now, so yeah, well on our way. I'm just gonna head over to the last round now and say hi to Diana.
About the sarcophagus?
The box instructions?
Don't open it. Whatever you do, do not open the Uncurrent sarcophagus.
Rebecca promised me it was nothing in a previous episode.
Well, despite what I said, if that sarcophagus is opened, there will be disaster. In what form, I cannot be sure. But after studying the evidence, I'm convinced now that it is better left undisturbed. And anyone who'd pursue any other course is deserving of the consequences.
Okay. Did your conclusion come to you in a vision, a voice, an omen?
There's an intangible sensation I haven't been able to put my finger on since I came to town. I still don't know where it seeps from. But if the sarcophagus is a possibility, to eliminate that chance, it should remain closed.
I'll tattoo your words on my future self.
I thought you deserved a chance. There's a good possibility we may not meet again. Goodbye, young one.
Goodbye, Wolfie. There he goes. I guess that's the last we'll see of Beckett. And yeah, his warning is very important. Don't open the box. Opening the box is a pathway to pain. So I'm kind of in the wrong spot for my camera there.
Heard anything?
Oh wow.
It's probably just like the... What? Who said it? If this is true, listen, I can't believe even LaCroix's that low, but keep an eye on
I probably should have updated her on other stuff
anything
throughout.
I hate more than cannies, it's the goddamn squid gin.
From the looks of the lady herself, they dance together under our noses.
Bastard! He sold us out?
What's in the box? And I probably went to dance with us now. Dance all over the lady's grave.
LaCroix, an alliance with us? Huh. Has he... You're fucking with me, right? Do I look like a goddamn source of amusement for you?
The lady is an actress. She played Nine. It is her blood that is hunted now.
We told him Nines didn't do it! That son of a... And that Quajan bitch! If I ever get my hands on her, I'll tie her eyelashes to her ass hairs and bowl her ass into a car compactor. Demon! Oh, whore!
Wow. I need these words to reach the 9th one. Where is it? I see it.
Okay, alright. I'm fine. Nines, yeah. I can't believe it's come to this, but oh, I hate those goddamn devils even more than I hate that fascist dandy prince. Goddamn Zhao. Nines, I'm telling you, watch this place. I'll be over here right now making skank sushi.
If you're on TV, I'd watch that show, but tonight I need to see Channel 9.
I know you're cool, so... Nines is hiding out in Griffith Park. I don't know about this alliance stuff, though. I'll go eat something so I can vomit.
Griffith's Park, I am gone. How much I have 27 experience. Okay, let's have a think about that then. I can put something in dexterity. I might as well do that. Let's see what else would be handy right now. I might as well boost this slightly just in case I want to get some more feeding in. And then... I can't afford any of that. That's fine though. I'm going to save up for one of those. Okay. Hold on. How many more quests do we even have? Let me have a look. They don't hell at the Hallowbrook Hotel. We need to do enemy of my enemy, out for blood. Okay, we have like 4 more quests to do. Damn. I could finish this tonight. Not sure if I will. Although I might, because I don't know if I have enough to fill a full stream next time. I know I have like a few more. Okay, hold on. Griffith's Park. Okay, yeah. Remember this. Hey, Gree, how's it going? In the last few quests now.
Need a ride?
Yes. I vaguely remember this, and something that we read in Grunfeld Back's journal was important to this area, actually. Almost with stream. Hey, how's it going? We've made a pretty good chunk of progress, actually. We go at the park at 10 game, can't do the other quest. I don't have any other quests to do. I've completed all the side quests. I've like kept track of it, like in some notes privately, and I'm just like, I've done all the side quests. So yeah, I guess we're on the path to the end. I remember this part. This part is I should have stocked up on blood. It's fine. I'm probably fine.
Heard a lot about you. You've been a big help to the cause, I hear. I appreciate it. So LaCroix needs us all of a sudden, huh?
I'm gonna take a screenshot for the thumbnail, actually. Hold on. Screenshot thumbnail. Boom. There we go. He wants to collaborate with you on a project called Destroy All Quaid.
Does he now? You know, we just ended a war with them and we lost a lot of people. Too many. Does he expect us to do all the fighting while the Camarilla throws mean looks from the sidelines? Or are they ready to go toe-to-toe with those goddamn devils?
Tremor was disappointingly short. Yeah. How is it that 9's at the best render? He looks so good. Yeah, he's got a great like model, like for 2004. It's pretty cool. Only a snake knows what a snake is thinking of. All will join the fray until the last Quagian lies dead, and we pluck up with the stick. Yeah.
I still don't trust LaCroix. But then again, the Camarilla didn't wholesale slaughter us upon arrival. God damn it. I'm stuck between a rock and a son of a bitch.
Yeah. The Quagian will fall in front of these feet.
Have you ever fought them? Do you know what they're capable of? How they view our kind? They're demons in battle. Killed my predecessor. It's strange, though. LaCroix wanting to war against them all of a sudden. Something's not right.
A couple of different recording sessions there. You are the Aegis that protects the hearts of the city. I don't know. I hear that all the time, but there is insight in my words.
Not what I mean, kid. Smell that? Smells like smoke. We gotta get out of here.
What is this?
Kid, we've been followed. That fire's coming from all directions. It's man-made. We gotta get out of here. This is bad.
I remember this part being quite interesting. So obviously, gangrels aren't werewolves, but werewolves do exist in this world, and we're about to meet some, so, but I'm flammable! Oh, the fires are hiding something.
No, kid, you don't understand. The fire wasn't set to kill us. Come on, we gotta get to the tram.
Something's coming!
I didn't hide out here because it was a nice view. I did it because no one would come looking for me in these parts. This is werewolf country.
Am I actually... I need to worry, I've got diplomatic immunity.
The wolves are gonna be out for blood for that fire. Come on, move!
Alright, I have a plan. We dress up like werewolves and tell them they went that way.
Werewolves don't talk to us. Werewolves don't care. They kill on sight. Now let's move.
We can lick them. Then after we lick them, we can tear out their guts.
No, we can't. You don't understand what these things are capable of. Guns are useless, and getting close is suicide.
The tram!
The only thing to
the tram's
do is
going!
Let's get to the tram. We can't waste any more time. Shit! It's leaving.
Where's that
Come
walk?
on, kid, we gotta get inside that building until it comes back.
Oh no. Well, there goes Nines. Alright, so this part of the game has you essentially surviving for a minute while a werewolf chases you. Oh boy. No signal. Oh god. Oh god. Hi. Oh no. That's the bathroom. That's a dead end. Oh no. I've made a mistake. Oh, he's there. That actually scared me. There's a way to kill him, and I don't remember exactly how. It's something you gotta do here, and I don't exactly know what it is. It's like no signal. Okay, I need to do something here. Hello? Oh, no, no, no. Oh! Yeah, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, the werewolves are big. They're big boys. Oh, Christ. Oh, this is it. I need to get to here. I can't shoot my way through there. Oh! No! Hello. Goodbye. Oh! Oh, crap. Take one of these. Wait, do I have any? I have some points in here. Okay, I'm gonna use that. Oh, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Stop pulling me back with your claws, mister. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna do a quick save here. See if we can do this. Come on. Hello? There we go. We got it. We got it. Squish it. Woo. That's how you do it. Yeah, I have so much damage to hail. See, there is the alternative option of just surviving, but that's the way you can get rid of him. Clenched it, indeed. Oh, let me in. Okay. Escaped from Griffith Park. Buff werewolves and vampires hanging around with their cheeks hanging out. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. Oof. So yeah, Nine's kind of got tackled off the edge there, so he's I don't know what happened to him. Although I do know, but I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Perhaps for now. They get an extra reward for killing the werewolf. Yeah, you get an extra 5 XP, I think. I mean, it might have been more because I have a thing that gives me more XP now. Ooh, let's go for full demontation. That sounds good. All right.
Come on, kid, get in the car. The sun will be up. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Highway to hell I come. All right. Nice car.
Still awake? Something on your mind? Give me a call. 323-KL5-KTRK.
Wake up. Look alive, kid. You better be on your feet and ready to move.
Hey, all you night owls.
Why do you cast your shadow in my home?
You're lucky I got to you first.
Seems like
anyone else would be a pile of cinders right now.
Anybody feel the same way? Feel like the world's
I can't
cracking
see
at
the
the
weave
seams?
of this web.
Get ready to run. Take everything you need. You're never coming back here.
Tell me the tale.
LaCroix put out the word. He says you're in league with the Kuei Jin, Ming Zhao's puppet. That you're the one who set up Nines for her. See, he's figured it all out. And now your death is a big bullet point in his new Unity campaign.
I'm sorry.
There's a blood hunt on you.
I have no league with the Life Eaters.
He had to turn things around on you real quick since you found out about his deal with Ming Zhao. This is his plan B. Plan A was to kill you in Nines in Griffith Park. Now LaCroix is playing the victim. The way he tells it, you were like his own child. He entrusted you with so much. And you took full advantage, sold out to the Kuei Jin, and cost the people their hero. They're saying Nines is dead and you killed him.
That's a shame.
Justifying his shows his colors.
I'm here to help you. Again. But damn it, it's time.
Why is that?
Sands have run out, but I do not see why.
Time to make a choice.
Did Nines escape the
I
Hellhound?
hope you live to find out.
I am blind.
You're gonna have to stay off the street and stay on the
Why
move.
don't you hit the activity
'Cause it's
room and
open
reminisce
season
some
on
more,
your
Grandpa?
ass.
Anyone
Vampires
have
gonna
any
be
music
busting in
to
from
consult
Sacramento to join in on this one.
Whoa, here's a rare event. A female
My
perspective
elation
that isn't
knows
my
no
own.
bounds.
You need
Go ahead,
backing.
sister.
You need the protection of one of the factions. Friends are the last thing you want to be without right now. But you have to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
The path is dark to me.
I got a driver who can get you where you need to go. Interesting guy, you'll like him. But this place is being watched. He's across Santa Monica by the junkyard. Get there and he'll get you out of town.
Where then does this path lead me?
He'll take you wherever.
what are
Wherever you
chances
feel
of that
safest.
Okay.
In case we don't see each other again. Nice knowing you, kiddo. Give him hell. They
Back
deserve
to the
it.
topic.
Hell is
Time's
coming.
wasting. Go!
Alright. So, this is where things get a little bit dicey. I've got to sneak through Santa Monica and get to the junkyard. Okay. Interesting. This is gonna be fun. The regular Santa Monica music probably isn't very appropriate here. have missed it. Hey, fellas. I only do have obfuscate, yeah. It's just like wolf dudes hanging out. After all that, I still don't want to have some people side with LaCroix. I mean, I guess just kind of like if you're playing like a kind of like a Ventrue character. A Ventrue character. Then you might want to like out of role play, but there's no real reason to like from any other standpoint. Is this blocked off? No, it's not. My sneak must be amazing. Yeah, I've got max stealth, and a boost to my dexterity. So you know. Oh, this is blocked off. Damn. Okay. It's not usually blocked off. I mean, I've got like this with minus dexterity as well. If I change armor, I could get even higher stealth potentially. Yeah, you missed the racist adventures in Chinatown. That was certainly an experience. Let me tell you. Yes, the recordings. That's part 6. Went through all the Chinatown quests. Oh yeah, you just have to go all the way around, don't you? Make you work for it. No, wait. I can't go this way at all, can I? Right, damn, okay. Good to know. I guess I have to go through the car park then. Because, yeah, the path is obscured. So I'm just gonna... also, I didn't realize until someone pointed this out, but yeah, I didn't realize this outfit had, like, rips in the back, so the cheek is just fully out, you know. I thought it was just like a reflection on like leather pants, but nope, that's full on butt. That's just butt. Can I go up the sewers? I suppose I could, yeah. Thing is, I have a high enough sneak to get away with this, so. See? Oh, there's a bit. I was a little bit. Huh? Drifting. It's great. That's a long while. 32-month subscription. Thank you so much. Cheeks out as a vampire staple. That's true. No. The thing is, the sewers are probably blocked off as well. He said the Malkavian one must have her ass out always. Indeed. What are you sniffing? My stealth is just too good. The cheeks are too mesmerizing. Yeah. Are those electric vampires? They're just Nosferatus with some blood abilities. Just giving them more power. Right. Here we go.
Where to?
Away.
Very well.
There's a pretty popular theory that this guy is like the cab driver who's been taking you everywhere throughout the game is Kane, aka, you know, the guy who killed his brother, and is kind of the original vampire in many ways. Where are you taking us?
I'll drive. If you figure out where you want to be taken, tell me.
Yes. Can't you tell? Is it? Oh, but it can't be.
Yes.
It's so obvious where we're headed.
No.
destination is not so clear. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one. Ah!
There is something troubling you.
You know, don't you?
In your voice there is desperation. Certainly, there is an exit out of your predicament.
An old Malkavian that thinks he's Kane? We'll never know. That's also possible. So this is like the Prince. That's obviously if you want to side with LaCroix, that's that option. Camarilla, I guess that's the Tremere Strauss option. Nines is the Anarch option. As I don't gamble, I just escape. I want to go independent on this one.
Rabbits also flee, but sooner or later their fate is a wolf's jaw. And the wolves have your scent. You're coated in the blood of the ninth one.
The city is full of lies.
You can run, Rabbit, or you can become a wolf yourself and tear the throats from the heads of the other packs.
This rabbit has sharp, pointy teeth.
This is the path of legends and pariahs. I have walked before with those who have tried to cast off jihad. Their reasons were many, but their paths always ended in the same place. Emptiness.
Emptiness sounds safer than oblivion.
If you must, Ming, Zhao, and LaCroix. When they are destroyed, the city will become chaos. With no heads, you can walk past this beast and into a legend. But you may never know peace. The lives of legends are the prey of the ambitious.
My skin and I are like this. We won't be parting tonight.
Then I will drop you off in Chinatown. Your legend.
Stretch? Good idea. Oh. Yeah. Time to pay Ming a visit. Oh, let's go. This is going to be one of the harder parts of the game, I think. Although my stealth is pretty good, so I should be able to get through this alright. Yeah. Oh, come on. I didn't have chance to... Alright. I'm trying to stay stealth there. Here we go. God, the Ming Zhao boss fight I remember being a pain as well. This is going to be fun. Have I got the flamethrower? I don't. Yeah, this last sort of part, I think the back half is kind of nowhere near as good as the first part of the game. I accidentally dubbed in Mercurio, yeah, I didn't mean to. Malkavian dialogue just kind of confused me with it, so ordinarily I wouldn't have done. This is why high stealth is good, I can just keep doing this. Is that a crossbow? Inventory full. I don't need a crossbow. How to feel about the sneaking animation. Yeah, the little like tone thing, like music note thing is it's a little bit. I don't know about it myself, but the racist jingle. Yeah, it's definitely the racist jingle.
Aya.
Yeah, I think given where we are right now, we are definitely gonna finish this game tonight. So. Stab. Chinese language. How very specific game. I know, it's there's a lot of that. Can I lockpick this? Oh, lockpicking of 4. Okay, I think you did great. That's a thing that I can't pick up. Okay. Maybe it would be wise to take the crossbow. I don't know, but I haven't got space for it. I already have a katana. Oh, this looks like a promising place to be. Can I get in here via lockpicking? Nope. I don't have enough skills for that. Can I just go into the front door because my stealth is so good? Excuse me, gentlemen. Thank you. Oh. Okay, we're fine. The way the character walks sometimes reminds me of that one John Lennon picture. You know the one where the perspective is really bizarre and he's walking in a very strange way. I don't know how else to explain it other than that. Just look, if you haven't seen it, just look up John Lennon walking, and then you'll see the very odd picture of John Lennon walking where the perspective looks so bizarrely wrong. I'm supposed to be in here, but I see those pressure plates, so I am not going to step on them. Crab walking. Crab walking. Yeah, going for the social skills in this game is just not a good idea because of like oh crap. Because of like this segment. The late game is not friendly to anyone who has like a high speech in this game. Not like Fallout New Vegas. Oh shit. Oh. He sees his friend die and he just goes immediately back to cards. The same voice line 3 times. Stealth is really broken in this game. I just want to point that out. It is utterly absurdly overpowered. Like surely one of them would have seen that. But if you max out stealth, you can literally just crouch around. Oh. You can just crouch around and it's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely unfinished, yeah. That's the tragic thing. The fact that it's as playable as it is, and it's as good as it is kind of like amazing, really. Ah, yes, my friend got visually murdered, but I'm sure it's just the wind. Just the wind in this underground place with no wind in it. It's absolutely right. You missed. I'm gonna be honest, fellas, this was a bit pathetic. Oh, where did you guys come from? I already missed stabbing someone with a katana. I mean, they managed. The jingle is a bit much, I think. You know, someone should make a mod that replaces the jingle with the first 4 notes of Megalovania. Did. I mean, it's still a 4-note thing, you know. So. Are the Quagian game only, or are they in the universe generally as well? You know, I don't actually know the answer to that question. Someone else might know. Oh, I've been spotted! Karen universe? Yeah. I thought they would be. I don't know. Just going to off this game. Amazingly setting accurate as far as you know. Oh yeah. A lot of the events of this game are kind of like relevant to a lot of like lore as well, so and they did such a good job with that like a lot of it is just kind of, you know, important stuff. As far as I know, at least. I don't really know where I'm going here. This place is like a maze. Oh, is that right? This is a door. I think this is where I came. No, yeah, that's where I came from. Silly me. It's fine. I already killed a bunch of them. Didn't I come through there? Oh, she wasn't through there. See you crouching everywhere. Okay, this might be promising. Those traps are not very good. There we go. This looks like a place. I don't think these have anything. A lot of them just have crossbows in. Difficulty of. Oh, I succeeded. Oops. Oh, that's ammo. Oh. And the game crashed. Right. Okay. Right. Let's relaunch that then. That's like the first crash I've had though, which is kind of impressive considering this is late game stuff. When was my last save? Okay, I have a lot of people. Oh, it's back here. Okay. be down here. Just clear out some guys first. How come that guy has like a really high perception or something, because he always sees me. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot of traps here. Excuse me. This seems to be the right way, considering it's just littered with traps, you know. Use my vision of death whenever I get the opportunity to do it. Be more judicious with my autosaves here. I like calling Vision of Death a wink murder. Yeah, it's pretty much basically along those lines. It's pretty much you just click a button and then they get a Vision of Death and then they die. You know, it's just how it is sometimes. You know, now that the rips in the back of the jeans have been pointed out, they're very distracting. I hate this. How can I be a proper vampire when my cheeks are just all over the place? Excuse me, you missed. Hold on. Come out. Come on. Come on. Hey, you. Oh, okay. This looks promising. What's this about? That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Bit of a puzzle here. Okay, there we go. Oh god. More sneaking around. I just want to find what's her face, Ming Zhao, and destroy her slug farm. Destroy her live slug reaction. I'm not even joking about the slug farm, by the way, guys. It's actually a thing. Ooh. I don't know what these are, but I want them. He didn't see anything. Oh, he saw me. Ow, that hurts. That really hurts. Okay. Did not expect that. I don't want to use too many of my bullets because we better serve on better served on the boss. But you know. Look at their projectiles, I can dodge those. Come on. Oh, hi. You don't see anything?
They're gone.
Oh god. Hey Kristen, how's it going? Oh my god, could you just die already? Ow! Okay, there's one down. There we go. Have the Jade Dragon and the Jade Elephant. I don't know why I needed those, but you know. Gonna chill here. Nice. I think I'm gonna be finishing Vampire tonight. At least, you know, I'm pretty much at the. Let me just check. Second to last. Oh, I've closed it. Second to last quest, I think. Yeah, second to last quest. We have to kill a Chinese vampire called Ming Zhao. She's in charge of the Kuei Jin. She looks like a slug sometimes. It is what it is. I got these jade things. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them, but they're shiny. I think maybe I'm supposed to get 4 of these jade statues and then put them in the center somewhere or something. Oh, I see more guys, yeah. Let's give him a vision of death. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ow! That hurts. These guys are very observant. It's painful. Pyro crossbow. That's what these are. Okay. Come on. 4 jade animals. That's great. I think I must have killed everything here by now. Right. Is there like anything to indicate where it should be? I think it's just in any order. Thank you for the start of their game. Maybe that's not right. Oh, maybe it's gotta be. Hold on. Oh, damn. I don't know. It was elephant, dragon, save maybe. Yeah, sure. Cat. What's the rhyme or reason of this then? Dragon and elephant are next to each other there. And cat and crane were next to each other. Is it like something I can read that gives me like a hint? All it says is a beautifully crafted jade statue. Oh, hold on. Wait, no. No. Whoops. That's not right though, is it? It's like, here's the thing. Dragon, elephant, right? And then I've got dragon, elephant. I don't understand what it's supposed to be. Unless there's something in here that tells you. Oh, hold on. Is that southwest? Let me get some notes out. Whatever. Okay, so that's cat. Cat, please, pen. Cat is southwest. Uh-huh. Oh, crap. That was silly of me. You know what? I didn't crouch soon enough. Yeah, I've already written that one down, so it doesn't matter. I didn't die, though. Crane is... I think these are mirrored as well. And crane is northwest. thing is, northwest from where is the kind of the question as well. Elephant is I can barely read that, but that's northeast. Which means that the dragon must be southeast, really, by the process of elimination. So, yeah, okay. So as we're coming in from here, so southwest is the cat. Northwest is the crane. And northeast is the elephant. And in theory, this should be right. But it's not. Well, maybe it's from a different direction. Hey, Cavalier Pancake gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. It's a peasy, nice. Southwest. Cat. Northwest. Crane. Elephant. Alright, okay. Now it makes no sense. Because I put it in the order that you said it was, and clearly that's not right, so... Hold on. I don't understand. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. ETMB Jade Statue Puzzle. Oh, it's the pedestals. I see. I should have noticed the pedestals, to be fair. Okay. Right, so elephant is like 4 pillars. My patience is admirable. I mean, I play a lot of point-and-click adventure games. All this stuff is kind of par for the course. So, dragon is like a single pillar. You know, I can pretty much just brute force this last bit now. So elephant was on this one. Dragon was on this one. And it'll either be this way around. Nope. Or it'll be that way around. There we go. Woo! Jump into the time portal. Look at the time portal from Time Splitters.
You've become a grave disappointment, Kindred. This was not meant to be your destination, but your path will end here.
My purpose is not yours to decide.
You were never more than a pawn, Kindred. Puppet of those who drew the boundaries on your horizon. It was I who sensed in you the power to right the balance of this city. It will give me no joy to bring you final death.
My tears will mix with your smoking ashes.
You will have time to ponder this folly as you are devoured by worms and disease in the hell of burrowing maggots. 1,000 years shall you suffer.
You kick Ming Zhao? Jail for fledgling. Jail for 1,000 years. Oh, maggots. Ah! We found the live slug reaction. Okay. This is how it goes. Oh, God. I was not joking about the live slug reaction. Oh my God. I hate this fight. Okay. Do a lot with Vision of Death. Ow. Gonna keep spamming Vision of Death on you. Alright, now I'm in a rough spot. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's not enough room to get past there's the thing as well. Oh my God, get off me. I'm out of bullets on that. Cool. I mean, but I mean not cool. And there's two of them. This is bad. I don't know how I managed to get out of that. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh my god, get off me! Damn it! Oh my god, almost there. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh. I used up all my blood. This should be fun. Give me the 50 bits there. My arsenal needs work. Let's go a trip.
Hey there. What's up? Alright, here's what we got today.
I need ammo for stuff, I think. I mean, I know it's not gonna like I'm gonna use the rest of this money. I might as well spend it, but I want to make sure I get some blood as well. Okay. What's this use? That's something else. Cool, anaconda. I could do with them. Okay. Okay, I could do with these. That should be good. Thank you. We're gonna sell some stuff. I could probably go back. I'll go back actually.
Need a fix?
Yup, I do need a fix. I could probably do with one of them. One of these. Ugh. Alright, let's go back to Trip and see if we can sell anything.
Where to?
Just real quick.
Hey there. Alright, here's what we got today.
I might as well sell the melee weapons I don't use currently. Because I won't be using them again. Can't sell those, okay. I've got a wash to sell. I'm not going to be using this. Don't have a research skill. Okay. Now I can go and get a couple of extra couple extra blood bags.
Need a fix?
Just a couple more. Only 2 more. But that should be good. Hopefully it will work.
Where to?
The end is near.
We are here.
Will my victory, would you?
Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Is there a person standing on the bonnet that am I seeing? I don't think it's a person. I think it's actually might be part of the car for some reason. I don't know. Does that mean? No, it can't be. It's kind of the implication that he's Cain. All right, here we go. This is
I'm sorry, Crumb Cake. It's nothing personal, you understand, but Mr. LaCroix, he tells me I can't let you in here anymore, and I'm supposed to escort you out. I hope you understand.
I don't want to spill your jelly powdered donut.
Ah, come on now, just leave, okay? I don't want to have to use force, but I am authorized to do so. Please don't make me do this, Missy.
I don't want to use any blood. Let's see what happens, though. Let's just, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna drain him of a little bit of blood.
Can't hide from me.
And oh god. Yeah, I may have tipped my hand. Although I don't think they can see me. Let's see what happens.
Hey, who's there?
Can I, like, sneak bite him? Let's find out.
Someone there?
There we go.
Hey, where'd they go, huh? Someone there?
Uh-oh. Well. Ow. They have lots of ammo, so I'm gonna... Come here. Hey, get back. No, vision of death. No. Nice flip. I don't think I can use this. At least maybe not to the penthouse. Oh, this is what's it called? Royal Flush? Oh, it's not even listed on here. That's what it's called in the wiki, at least. Oh, actually, I think I know who we're gonna find up here. Or do I? Okay, yeah, here we go. So the journey up the tower begins. There's a couple of boss fights I'm not looking forward to here. Lockpicking. Can I get through here though? Nope. Well, here we go. Here we go. Don't even think that kind of worked. Don't I have points? Oh, I do have experience points to spend. I completely forgot about that. I might as well while I'm here. Yeah, that's gonna be handy. And maybe no, maybe not obfuscate. Go with dodge, and I think that'll be good for good end game points. Take care, Harper. Get dodge for like less damage taken. You just wandering around in the dark here?
Huh?
Come on. Could you...
Someone there? Hey, who's there? Someone there? Someone there? Huh? Someone there? Hey, who's there? Someone there? Hey, who's
well, this isn't helpful.
Hey, who's there? Someone there? Huh?
Come on, man. Just take the blade. Thank you. Cold in a thunder. mean, if it's just going to be these guys, I'm not going to have too much of a problem. Well, I know it's not going to just be these guys. Wow. Nice door opening, buddy. I love how some characters just kick open doors sometimes. It's so funny. He totally didn't see that. That's the same door. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we have to go up, don't we? So I open those. This is the best way to open a door. Just kick it open. Give it the boot. This is a long, random hallway.
Someone there? Huh? Huh?
I wouldn't worry about it.
I lost him.
Yeah, you sure did. Come on. Could you walk down? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, look at this place. Oh, what the? Oh, my camera got stuck into a table. Do I have enough ammo for this? I need more, apparently. That's the SWAT team. Oh, okay. Too bad being a... Oh, hold on. Too bad that body armor doesn't protect you from being stabbed in the back. Come on, Jess, y'all want anything? Could I get a an all deviant food, please? I just need some good deviant food, you know? You know, if you guys aren't even gonna try, then, you know, why should I try? I shouldn't have bought ammo for the Anaconda and the owl, because, quite clearly, there's plenty to go around. Oh, well. I should be alright for the boss fight anyway. 2 number 9s, number 9 large. Lock picking. Ugh. Okay. How do I get through here then? Do you want me to oh, actually, I see what I have to do. Bit of platforming. Okay. There's some guys up here. Oh, come on. Really? Die, man. Oh my god, ow. Okay. It's so dark here. Another one there. Hold on. Oh, he's died. Right. I'm gonna use one of my... Oh, actually, I should have some points on this. I'll use that. Yeah. That's great. That's another way up there. Okay. Climb up this. All right. Next map, I guess. It's much brighter now. Oh, yes, I remember. I remember. I already saved, didn't I? Just obsessively saving. Alright, let's go. This is it. I like this kind of like effect for the sheet. It's not perfect, but it's kind of cool. These guys are not observant.
Someone there?
Not really. All right. And step. I'm getting real sick of this.
I anticipated you'd make it this far. I had no doubts about your capability. But I am not so easily betrayed. Did you ever think about what it takes to live as long as I have? To come this far? Consider that lack of judgment in your last few seconds.
Hilarious. I didn't know you had a sense of humor. I'll tear that out too.
Tick, tick, tick. A bientôt, kindred. Help!
Oh god. He's got explosives on him. Let's be careful then. Let's climb up this ladder instead. And I had a bad feeling about attacking that guy with the explosives on him. So we're not gonna do that. I barely remember this part of the game, honestly. I'm not sure why. Like, I remember going up to the tower. I remember the final boss fight. Oh, one of the final boss fights. Actually, no, I remember both of them. And, nice little hop there, buddy. Appreciate it. I don't want to go down. Continue up and up. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. Well, he's done for. I thought he might, just straight up die or something, or explode, but, you know. Oh, crap. Guess not. Oh, Astrolite, huh? Our old friend Astrolite. It's 2005 music. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of fun. Why have I suddenly become a Death Cult assassin? Hey, it's just my, my final armor. Where am I supposed to go from here? I mean, obviously this leads backwards, but I don't want to go back down here. It's supposed to be if you're going pure sneaky sneak. But I am not, so I'm not doing that. Where do we go from here? Was Oh, okay. What, do you have to do this? Okay. I need you to get out of my way, really. I don't know why you were there. This should be out of dodge, I think, right? Maybe you have to be further away, I don't know. I just had a death sound in the distance. Someone there? Ah! The audio's crackling a bit. That's a bit annoying. Alright. Why did that? Okay. I'm going to be able to customize outfits in Bloodlines too. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was like going to be the plan for it. Casual, like, yeah, Gothic Lolita fashion, but I don't know. I mean, I guess he kind of has a little bit of that too. I just thought Antoinette was a cool name. I didn't really think a lot about it. Okay. Now I believe this should be the... So I know we have to fight the sheriff. So I think that comes first. Hey, Drex, how's it going? Oh, bollocks. Yeah, this is I'm doing the final quest at the moment, Drex. I don't want to do that. Can I get through here? I can't. Oh my goodness. I think these are vampires. Yeah, these adventurers. Camarilla members. I think I'm at full ammo for that now. Great. That will come in handy for boss fights. I want to get further up. Flinging him against the walls. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I can lockpick through this. Yeah, I'll have to lockpick skill on 9. Ow. It's definitely a juggle combo. Okay. Okay, that's an elevator. Looks good. Take me up, baby. Alright. Oh. Here we go. The sheriff is here. He's a wide boy. He's dressed like Kylo Ren. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one. He teleports behind you. This buster sword. Ow. Oh, not good. Oh, not good. Oh my god. Wait. Oh god, ow. Die. Okay. Oh yes, he becomes a bat. This is it. Final showdown. Hold on. Quick save here. Oh my god. Please. This might be a little bit of a violation of the Masquerade. Oh, it's a car! Oh my god, get off me. Alright, hold on. Here's an elevator there. Whoa, what the hell? Oh my goodness. Is that a Tremere? What the hell? Oh my god, I'm stuck. Got it. Oh. Die. That was the final boss. Woo. Beat the game. I mean, we have to get AI disabled. We have to do this last segment, but, yeah. Well. Look who it is.
Like sire, like child. I should have killed you that night. How could someone as low as you injure me? Huh. You think you've taken everything away. But I still have my sarcophagus.
Yes, you do. And how fun that is. And I have this key of mine.
You've done all the work for me once again. So much to learn. I thought I had lost it all, but no. Here you've sailed on a Gehenna wind, bearing my salvation. The key to my future.
Oh, you're happy. Did I mention my key? Oh, please try to take it, please.
Give me the key. I said, give me
you trying to dominate
the
me.
Key.
That's what that swirly magic is. Give you a massive chest wound? My pleasure.
It can't end like this. Don't you see the Kuei Jin will kill us all? I can't lose. I will open the sarcophagus. I'll build an empire.
He's more a Brad Bottom.
It won't
He's a
end
Brad
here.
Bottom that wants to be a Dom. Me open that? All yours, like you. I am gone. Thing. You're supposed to give him the key because there's a reason, and it's very delightful.
You fool! You had it in your grasp! You had Los Angeles in your hands, and you threw it all away! That's why you're not a leader, why you'll never be anything but an errand boy! I'll build a new world order. Tell your anarchs, their days are numbered. Now,
you fool! I have sent any alternative.
Who are you?
I love this bit. And that is why you don't open the sarcophagus. Because Jack got there first.
Damn. Kid, I knew your reputation, but hell, I don't think any of us could have done LaCroix like that. Kid, where you going? Hey, hear me out. We could use someone like you. Kid?
Now ain't that a beautiful thing? Hey, Masquerade, buddy, I'm talking to you. You don't really talk much, do you? Hey, it happened just like you said. They never even knew what hit them. Remember, wherever we go, it is the blood of Cain which makes our fate. Farewell, vampire.
Yeah, normally I would go with Nines and the Anarchs, but I wanted to do a different ending than the last time I played. Yay! That's the end of the thing. Although I am going to very quickly mute the desktop audio because this is a copyrighted song. I apologize. I don't want the stream to get muted. I'll try my best not to get it muted. So you can't hear this great song from who are they called? I'm blanking the name now. What were they called? The album is called Cormally. The song is called Swamped, I think. Oh. Hey, thank you for the 50 bits and the Spyro sound. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it. I actually like this band as well. It's just blanking it right now. Credits. Song. Lacuna Coil. That's it. I like Lacuna Coil. Can you actually ally with LaCroix despite the Blood Hunt? Yep. You still have to go through pretty much everything the same way, but you can kind of be like, here's the key, my lord. Let's take it together. But, you know. What will be the ending if you sided with the Anarchs? Well, it's mostly the same, except you don't, like, flip off the Anarchs at the end, you know? And also you get to see them before the final fight. You get to, like, see Nines and that he's alive, and you get to speak to Damsel and all them for the last time. But I did that ending in my Toreador playthrough like a few years ago on stream, which unfortunately that stream series isn't saved, but I wanted to go with a different one this time. So I went with Independent. But I like Nines a lot. Nines is one of my favorite characters, so it doesn't feel right to to blow him off like that. But yeah, that was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. That was our Malkavian playthrough of the game, and I'm really glad that I got to do that. That was a lot of fun. I love this game. I mean, it's got issues. It's got all sorts of issues, this game, but it is. I adore it a lot, you know. So I'm glad it exists. I hope a sequel comes out at some point. I hope that sequel actually has some kind of. I'm hoping for the best, but you know, I'm not holding out hope at the moment. Oh yeah, look at the special thanks to Valve because obviously Source Engine. It was a fun ride. I hope the sequel's good. I'm really hoping. So you might be wondering what the next game I'm going to be playing is. Now that I've finished Bloodlines. And I think I've already mentioned this, but I'm going to be moving on next to Doom 64. That's going to be the next game I play on stream in the sort of Tuesday, Wednesday slot. Although I think I might actually start that this Sunday. So, yeah, if you want to watch me play some Doom 64 on Sunday, that'll be a lot of fun. And tomorrow, I'm going to be going to a different first-person shooter. I'm going to be playing the second Quake mission pack, Dissolution of Eternity. So, got lots of shooter content coming up this week, which is a lot of fun. We could try the first game. I feel like at some point I might do Redemption, but it's not on my immediate radar, so we'll see whenever it happens. The next vampire game I'm going to do, like not just talking about Vampire the Masquerade, but vampires in general, I'm going to play Symphony of the Night at some point soon with my friend Ebac. That's going to be, I think I'm going to be starting that next month at some point. And then after that, I've got Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen as another vampiric game that I want to do, so got some cool stuff coming up. Hey, JR, ready in with a pie of 5. You've rated for the credits, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. We just finished Bloodlines today, so it's good stuff. I can actually put the music back on because the song ended. It's now just the downtown theme. Can I skip this? Oh, I can. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need to see the rest of the credits. There's no post credits, so Kain sound nice. Yeah, I'm not sure when that'll be, but just keep an eye out. It's something. It's on my to-do list. Wow. So yeah, that's it. That was the Bloodlines playthrough. I'm kind of sad because I had a lot of fun with that. Till next time, Bloodlines. Anyhow, apologies to those of you who just rated in. I'm gonna be passing you onwards elsewhere. So if there's anyone still going, it says that JR's still going, even though the raid's gone through. Okay, I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Seigi VA, a friend of Gianni's. Only other person I can see live right now. So. Thank you so much for coming along, everybody. This has been an absolutely wonderful stream. I'll be live tomorrow with Quake. I'll be live Thursday with Life is Strange. And I'll be live Saturday with Put Put and Sunday with Doom 64. It's going to be a varied week. Who knew? But until then, I will see you all later and have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.